Hey, my squad, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out and that the sound is working, and then I'll get into what I'm doing. Okay, notification has gone out. And sound is working. Alright, so today I'm finishing up my entry for hashtag paint with friends, which is with Entrance Diamond Painting. It's Empowerment Edition. My favorite things 2023 with Miss Wanda from Wanda's Work Basket, and hashtag DP Tic Tac Toe 2023 with Blunts and Gems. So I'm finishing that up today. Let's see. I think I'll finish answering the get to know me questions that I was answering in the last. I don't need to take them all because these pages that I was answering in the last live. Hey, Deborah. There. Okay, so Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Crisfield, it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly
we're actually
cloudy
having
sky.
a cool day today. I'm shocked. I thought it was going to be at least 80s. This is in the low 70s here today, so yeah. I can't. I've actually got the window open and the AC off today, so. Okay, so let's get into these questions I have. Lay that up there. Let's see. Okay. How do you handle fatigue or discomfort during long diamond painting sessions? I actually will take breaks. Move my hand in different positions. I'll actually get up and move around and stuff like that. Have you ever participated in a diamond painting mystery kit event? No. Okay, I like getting mystery boxes of canvases because once I open them, I could see what they are. But as for same here, Deb, same here. As for mystery paintings, I'm sorry. I don't justify paying the money for a canvas that I don't know what it is. Okay. Mystery boxes are different because once I open it, I get to see that canvas right away. But to buy something that you don't know what the theme is or anything like that, no, I don't. I no. What is the most beautiful diamond painting you have ever completed? Outside of my John Wayne, that would have to be either one of the ones I have done with Cardinals. The Cardinals. How do you select the diamond painting kits you purchase? Whatever speaks to me. Or I like getting the mystery boxes. I love the fact of getting a box of something you don't know what's in it until you open it. I just like that. Give me a second, guys. People, they want to interrupt you in the middle of things. Yeah, I'm just not one for, if I, like I said, other than buying a mystery box, which just means, I mean, I just don't know what the canvases are going to be. But to have something in front of you and you don't know, that's like I do happy color, right? I don't like doing the mystery ones on there because I want to know what I'm doing ahead of time. I'm that type of person. I like to know what I'm working on ahead of time. What is the most intricate diamond painting you've worked on? That would have been my very first square, and that was of SpongeBob and Friends. How do you store your completed diamond paintings? My 30 by 30s and 30 by 40s are in a portfolio book. Anything larger that won't fit in my portfolio book, I have a flat rate priority shipping box. It's still flat with the end, one end taped, and I slide them down in there, and I have them sit standing straight up and down between two of my stands. Have you ever participated in a diamond swap with other enthusiasts? No, I haven't. What's the most rewarding aspect of diamond painting for you? For me, it's watching the painting come to life. Yes, we see the the image on the, print it, and we see the thumbnail. But as you're laying the diamonds, you're actually watching it come to life. And it gives you a sense of accomplishment in the end when you actually finish the painting. Do you prefer working landscapes, portraits, or abstract designs in diamond painting? I do all. Yeah, I actually do all three of those. How do you handle time constraints when working on diamond painting projects? I really don't have time constraints. I'm free to diamond paint whenever I want, however long I want. I don't have a job outside of the house, so my YouTube is pretty much my lifeblood, and my diamond painting is my lifeblood. What's your favorite type of diamond painting drill storage container? I like these. They're 20. Well, I got two of them out of here right now, and this one's broke, but it's fine. They are 28 grid storage containers. There are four little grids to a thing. And then I also like, hold on. I like this one. This is two 28 grids put together. So this is actually two of those other ones. So I'm going to switch this out of here this week into a different storage container. And this is what I'm going to kit up my witch goddess in. And then I also like using, right now I have my spare squares in it, but I like using these from Art Dot. Hey, Doug. I like using these from Art Dot. They're I believe 60 Tic Tac containers in here. So. And then I have I can't get it down right now, but I actually, maybe I could aim the camera. Let's see. Right there. Don't mind the craft junk over there. That is the 9-drawer Art Dot Tic Tac storage. Oh, you just got. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did tell me you were getting off about 1 o'clock or after 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'm in the home stretch. I should be finished this today. And you'll know what I mean, Stuggy, when I say it'll be a weight lifted. Let's see. Have you ever used your diamond painting skills for any other arts and crafts or projects? Kinda. I do have some. Yeah, that was gorgeous. I like how that turned out. I have some ideas of mine to use some spare drills that got mixed to drill soup. One day but I haven't executed that. Yep, this is the last section right here. Then I actually still have 2 sections on my rude, nude, and crude, but I can whip that out in no time. And I think I have 5 or 6 maybe 5 sections left on my sugar skull, but I'm not pressed to get that one done in anytime soon. That may work for a Halloween event, actually. I don't know, because it's got springy flowers, though. I don't know. I'll figure something out with that one. What's the most unusual or unexpected place you've displayed completed diamond paintings? Actually, I haven't actually displayed any of mine anywhere yet. I still haven't gotten them framed out the way I want. How do you handle creative blocks or lack of inspiration in diamond painting? I actually don't have any creative blocks or any lack of inspiration when it comes to diamond painting. What's your favorite diamond painting tool? Wax, tweezers, etc., etc. Oh, jeez. It would be my diamond painting pins, my hand turned one, and my acrylic ones, and my polymer clay ones, my metal tips, my waxes and putties, my release papers, washi tape, my trays. Oh, my trays. Well, when it comes to creative ideas or stuff like that with my diamond painting, I don't run into any creative blocks or anything like that. Yeah, I can't just pick one favorite diamond painting accessory or tool. They all serve their purpose, and I just needed to take some rubbing alcohol and remove her off of there. It wasn't supposed to be there. Okay. So, well, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from with that, Deborah. Yeah. And you can find them. You can find some nice 30 by 40s, very, very reasonably priced. I mean, I found some priced under $5 before on Amazon. Matter of fact, I actually have one that I wound up only paying like $3 for. And it turned out gorgeous. So you can get some really really reasonable priced ones on Amazon. Matter of fact, Deborah, if you go into my description of my video, there should be 2 Amazon links. And one of them is nothing but diamond paintings. And there you can get an idea of a lot of the cheap ones you can find. I only have 2 Amazon wish lists because I have stuff separated. I have all my diamond painting tools on one wish list, and then I have all my diamond paintings on another wish list. Have you ever done a diamond painting using only 1 or 2 colors? No, but I have done a diamond painting that only had 5 colors. And I've done a special drill that only had 6 colors. Yeah. I think it was either 5 or 6. What's the most meaningful diamond painting you've ever worked on? Hands down, my John Wayne. Do you prefer to work on diamond paintings with large color variations or simple color schemes? I'm okay with doing either or. Yeah, but I mean, just being able to go and search, you can go and make yourself a wish list, Deborah, and post your wish list out there. There are groups where you can post your Amazon wish lists. And people, people out of the kindness of their heart, will send you stuff. I've had that happen with mine. Stop, sissy. Hey. Give my Molly May a huggy and a kissy. How is the little fur baby? What is the most whimsical or fun diamond painting you've ever completed? I have to say my SpongeBob. That was the most fun watching that one come to life. That was the very first square I did. Oh, okay. There are videos out there on how to do it. That's how I found out. Oh, she's sleeping next to you. Yeah. Zoe got mad at me because I set up stuff to diamond paint. I opened the window today, but she's still mad at me, and she's going to go hide on her hiding spot. Yeah, the most whimsical or fun diamond painting I've ever done was my SpongeBob. That was so fun watching that one come to life. How do you decide on the size of a diamond painting canvas you want to work on? I don't go by the size unless It's, size specific for an event that I'm doing. Normally I just go on the theme and what speaks to me. He's like, but mommy, I want your attention. He's like, Ma, geez, what is up with all the tractor trailers the past 2 days? Oh. Have you ever used diamond painting as a meditative practice? How many of those diamond painters don't use it as a meditative practice? What is the most unusual request you've received for a custom diamond painting? I haven't done any customs. Have you ever used your diamond painting to create home decor or functional items? I have done some stickers. Do they count? Actually, Deborah, I've heard Walmart has started selling um, diamond paintings, and I've heard people saying you can get them for like $9, $10. What's the most unique surface you used for diamond painting? Fabric, wood. Um, I've only diamond painted on the stickers, which I've done ornaments, which they're like a plastic. Um, they were like, I guess you would call it like plastic or. So I guess that would be the most unique. Um, had, how has diamond painting influenced your perception of detail and precision in art? Um, the I'm. Hey Cindy, how are you? It's. I would say it's helped me, see the perception of detail. Um, I look at I look at diamond painting like pixel art. Okay, each little diamond, round or square, represents a pixel, and when you put those pixels together, you get a picture. Um, so yeah. Hey Gail. No, I have not done that, but okay. Have you ever converted a traditional cross stitch pattern into a diamond painting design? No, I haven't, and don't plan to. I, all you people, Cindy knows where I'm going with this. I live vicariously through all you people who do the Hades. I, if it's not pre-printed and I just know where to lay it, no, this chickadee ain't doing it. How do you handle interruptions from pets or family members while diamond painting? Well, I don't usually have interruptions from family members, but I do have a pesky cat that likes to come tell me when she thinks it's time for me to stop diamond painting, and I have to tell her to go lay her behind down because I'm not done diamond painting yet. Do you prefer diamond painting with small or large drills? Okay, I'm kind of thinking that question's leading towards special drill, being large drills, meaning special drills. I do them all. I do special drills. I do special shapes. The special shape drills. I do the the rounds, the squares. How do you keep yourself motivated when working on a repetitive pattern in diamond painting? Um, Pretty much, I either got music in the background, or of course I'm doing a live, and I'm talking with you guys. And it just, I don't even see the repetitiveness. What's your favorite type of diamond painting kit? Full drill, partial drill? I, I'm okay with either full or partial. I've done both. And then I actually have some 40 by 40s that it's the round, it's a round, see, do I have one I can get to? No, I don't, not right now. It's just the round center is, and the four corners are, you know, so I don't know if that's actually still considered a partial, or if that's or not. So, but they're beautiful. They're like the painting itself. The picture is round on the diamond painting on the canvas. It's gorgeous. I did one of some flowers and bees. Okay. Have you ever participated in a diamond painting challenge or event with specific rules? Yes. That's all I'm going to say is yes. I'm going to leave that. That's a touchy situation of a question. We all could get into a real long discussion with, because I'm pretty sure we've all encountered that. All of us that enter events. I mean, yes, a diamond paint. Okay, there should be some rules. Okay, but when you get very nitpicky about the rule, that you can this and this and this and this, then it makes it more of a chore to do that picture than a fun hobby. But yeah, there should be some core structure rules. I could get, a specific theme. I could get with the specific size, like Cindy has where you fill out the Google Doc and things like that. But then when you start throwing in these little nitpicky rules, like Cindy was talking, I think it was you were talking about it in your live yesterday about how you couldn't roll the end of your canvas. You had to show unroll it and show the whole canvas. When you were working on that huge canvas, I'm like, as long as you're showing some kind of progress, what does it matter if the canvas is rolled? It's just easier for you to work. Yeah, you have those simple rules that need to be there. Yeah, you can't run an event without having specific rules. Yeah, you were saying. I remember you saying that, Cindy, and I don't blame you on that because I think that was ridiculous. But you need to have a few rules, to keep it running smoothly. But then when you start, putting in these rules that just don't make sense, that's where it gets ridiculous. I mean, like I say, I can understand. Okay, your event, yours is the witch goddess. So, one of yours is, pertains to, your a witch or a goddess or a god, and of course you have a specific minimum size. I can't say that word. Minimal size, and just to fill out the Google Doc, you know, and to show progress. Yeah. That's to be rolled not showing progress. I'm like, you've got that rolled for a reason. You've got that rolled so as you're working on the rest of the canvas, that canvas isn't bunching up in your lap or, hanging down off the edge and getting messed up. I'm like, that rule just didn't settle right with me either, Cindy. And a lot of us, we don't we like to show we'll show our progress, but if we've got it rolled, we're not going to unroll what we've got done until we're almost done. But if you could see that you're halfway done the canvas, what does it matter how much of it's rolled up? Where did I leave off? Okay. What is the most intricate or detailed diamond painting you've designed you have worked on? That would have been probably John Wayne. I want to say John Wayne. Yeah, because there was a lot of color of confetti in John Wayne. So there was a lot of intricate design in him. Have you ever taken diamond painting kit with you when traveling? No, I haven't. What is the most therapeutic diamond painting design you've worked on? That would have been, I want to say the dragon and lion in midair battle I did for Phoenix Fantasy. Just watching that dragon come to life and adding the ABs and that just was gorgeous. How do you choose best lighting for your diamond painting workspace? I actually have a softbox light, a ring light, and I have my ceiling light, but I also use a diamond. I also use a light pad. I use a diamond. Oh gosh. Wow, I think I need to go back to bed. I use a diamond. I use a light pad, so that gives me the light I need. Plus, I have natural light when the Mother Nature wants to give us the sun, which I'm not really complaining too bad today because it's not bad. I was able to open the window, turn the AC off, and let the fresh air come through. Because it's in the 70s today, overcast, but in the 70s. I'll take that because I think we're supposed to go right back up. And oh my God, we have our crab derby weekend next week, and I have a feeling we're gonna have some hot temperatures. Yeah, I'm actually using an A3 now. I have the Art.A3 light pad now. So, and Mom took the little A4 because she does some tracing and stuff. So it's going to be perfect for her. And I just lost that. Okay. I was like, I lost my question, but I'm like, I'm only able to start it. I may actually have to shut that window though in a few and turn the AC back on. It is getting a little warm though. What is the most breathtaking diamond painting you've ever seen completed by someone? Oh, I can't. God, I've seen so many. Um, it's hard to pick because I've seen. I can't really say I've seen one that's more breathtaking than another. Um, I what was the? It was Randall Spangler. What's it called? Virus. It was the one where the drag room was sitting in front of the computer screen and there's a hole melted in the computer screen. I believe that was called Virus. Yeah, an A2 is would be a little bit too big for my work area. And the A1s. Yeah. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to shut this window and turn my AC on. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Yeah, virus detected. I think, oh, I don't know why. I guess it's because I am a techie. I love tech, games and computers and that kind of stuff. And I love dragons, of course. Dragons and skulls and the whole day, the Day of the Dead, which that's an event you don't see anybody do. Is for the Day of the Dead. I cannot for the life of me say the thank you. I can't for the life of me actually say it in Spanish. Um, but it's they have two different days of Day of the Dead. They have the one where they celebrate the passing of loved ones of the young, and then they have one where they also celebrate passing of the older generation. It's a beautiful tradition, and I love my sugar skulls. So this one is it's representative of Day of the Dead. So it was given to me by an ex. So How has diamond painting helped you cope with stress and anxiety? It has lowered it. I can be stressed out over something simple and sit down and diamond paint and totally forget why I was even stressed in the first place. And as for anxiety, that used to be through the roof, but once I started diamond painting, that actually has mellowed out, which is a good thing. Okay. Do you prefer to work on diamond painting kits with pre-printed or blank canvas? I like the pre-printed, but I do want to get a blank canvas. Yeah, sugar skulls are pretty. I want to get a blank canvas for using my drill soup beads, as I call them. The pot, yeah. And I'm just using I got the Pure Bliss Wax Company's Cherry Delicious Diamond Daughter sticky wax in there right now. That's all I've got. So I've just got one of my waxes in there. But yeah, I like the pop too. But yeah, I want to actually I want to use a blank canvas. I want to get a blank canvas to just practice with my multi-placers using, my drill soup beads. So it doesn't really matter how the beads go on the canvas, and what color order or anything. Plus, after I'm done, that would be a abstract piece of artwork, actually. Okay, so let's see. What's the next question? Have you ever created your own diamond painting design based on famous painting or artwork? No, I haven't. How do you decide which diamond painting projects to prioritize? For me, I have a logbook now for all the events that I'm doing, and so whatever diamond painting I'm working on for that event is in the book or behind the calendar for that month, and I just rotate working on them throughout the month. So, like, I'll start and I'll do like a section or two on that canvas. Then I'll go to another one that I might have going that month and do a section or two on that canvas, until I have them done. But it all depends on the prioritizing of each canvas. Depends on the event and how long the event is running. So if I have, like, Cindy's event's a 2-month event, so I know that I can just do a section a week on that, and I'll have it done by the time her event is coming to a close. Even though I know I can whip that one out quicker than that, I'm going to force myself not to want to get that one done by the end of the month. I'm going to force myself to to paste that one out. Uh, but Cindy knows how itchy I am to get it that to do that canvas since I got that canvas. And I've had it for, oh my gosh, I've had it for a good, I think I got it in January, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I think I ordered that in January. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I've had that painting for like almost 9 months. It's been nail biting not to want to do it by now. What is the most fascinating diamond painting related fact that you have learned? I would say where diamond painting originated, actually, that it originated in the Asian countries. Deborah, I can have anywhere from 5 to 6 whips going at a time. I am kind of a little overachiever here. Is Judy from All Fired Up Crafting Lodge calls me. I'm a little overachiever. But yeah, I can have 5 to 6 going at any given time. So that's probably what I do. Yeah. Matter of fact, last month, the painting I was doing for Go Wild with Lizzie's World of Gems was a square, and I was doing a round one for Diamond Grandma's event, Beach Theme. Was it the Beach Theme? No. What was last month? Last month's event. I can't remember. What was last month's event? I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. I'm going to kid up Cindy's later, but what I might do is I might keep my sugar skull that I've been working on and work on that when I'm not working on my one for Cindy's event. Because right now in September, I've only got 2 events that I'm doing, Cindy's and Diamond Grandma's. And technically, my one for Diamond Grandma, I can whip out in no time as well. Oh yeah, it was Christmas in July. That's right. So I was doing the Christmas birds. Yeah, that was a square. And then I was doing a round painting as well. Who's I doing the round painting for? And what round painting did I do? Okay, I done forgot that because I hadn't started keeping my logbook yet on events. So oh yeah, I have plenty of extra storage. I have to move a little bit of storage around because I want to use this to kit up my witch goddess. So everything is right in here. But this is my sugar skull ones in here. So I just need to take these out, move them to a different container, and put a couple of the, take the empty ones out of those containers and put back in here. So it's not really nothing big. You know, I just got to switch some stuff around. Because I'm using my, I was going to use my square art dot boxes with the Tic Tac containers, but I'm actually using those for my squares storage. So, but yeah, so I can have anywhere from, like I say, 2 or 3 to 5, maybe 6 whips at a time. I actually had 6 at one point this month. I got a little behind, but we won't talk about why. We'll leave that at that. And but I finally got myself back to where I needed to be. How has diamond painting improved your attention to detail? I can be somewhere, see a painting, and you know how fast food restaurants have paintings on the wall, or you're in a restaurant and you see a painting on the wall. I'm like, oh, that would make a good diamond painting. I'm at places and I see things and say, I'm like, oh, that would make a good diamond painting. I know people that do use Mod Podge, but I actually use this. It's called Diamond Painting Finish. And I use the Aleene's Original Acrylic Sealer Gloss Finish. This is a spray. So this is what I use to protect mine. But yeah, I have heard of people using the Mod Podge to seal theirs. And Diamond Grandma uses a Minwax finish, I believe it is. I think her finish, her sealant she uses to protect is from the Minwax polyacrylic gloss thing. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I knew it was from Minwax. I knew it was from Minwax, but I couldn't remember the actual the whole name of it. But yeah, so those are what I use. And this actually had a sponge, but I had to take the sponge off. I used the sponge, and even though I cleaned it, the sponge still got black and gross looking. So I just take this and I use a paint because it washes out of the brush. I just use a paintbrush to I have a bigger one, but I just use a paintbrush and brush it on where I want it to go. But I've only had to I've spray sealed 2 that were from Mom. And I've only had to use this one on a partial because the area wasn't really sticky, and I just had to use it on that one area. And then I've had to use it on, God forbid, my Happy Independence Day picture, because the stick was outrageously, horrendously horrible. And I don't remember where that painting came from. I don't know where it was sent to me. So I'm guessing it came from Amazon, but it was a painting it was sent to me by an anonymous viewer. I didn't order it, but that painting was horrifically horrible. I was afraid to even move it while I was putting drills down. Hey, Joanna, how are you? How is the weather up your way? I'm sitting at like, I believe it's 73 and overcast gray clouds, but at least it's cool today. But they say we got storms coming though. And they look like they're going to come down from the north and come down across Delmarva. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Joanna's not that far from me, Deb. So we kind of have the same weather right now. We're only, yeah, yeah, it could. They're from what I've seen on the news at noon, WBSU's news at noon. It looks like we have some red cells coming down across at us as well. But it looks like it's going to come in two different waves, though. But you know, it's that time of the year. And see, we got Crab Derby weekend next weekend, so hopefully this crazy weather is gone by then. So, like, it seems like every year around the fair times, when there's fairs going on, we have some crazy weather. So, like, when the Delaware State Fair is happening, that's the hottest time of the year for us. Oh, we actually had, it's been a couple months back now, but we actually did have a tornado hit an a inhabited island not far off of where I live. Oh yeah, yeah. My cat, she'll just go and hide. Um, it don't really affect my mom's cat. But my cat, she'll just go and hide. Yeah, we don't get we get when we get to, if we get a tornado here, it's usually a low end F1 or E1, however they rate it. I can't remember. But most of the time we just have water spouts. Um, I mean, I live on the bay, you know, so um, I got the Chesapeake Bay on one side of my state that separates half of Maryland, and then on the other side is the Atlantic Ocean. So, oh, I bet you were, Joanna. Yeah, it's always probably maybe 10 pounds at the most. What, mother? That's the Cajun sound. It's part of the. I guess it's, or is that part of the Little Animesic? It all leads into the Chesapeake. I think it goes the Little Animesic, and the Little Animesic leads into the Tangier Sound, and the Tangier Sound leads into the Chesapeake Bay. I bet, yeah. Um, when I was growing up, we actually had a long-haired flat coat lab, and she was a big dog. She was a big spoiled baby. Yeah, yeah. Let's not talk about hurricanes, because if it says that hurricane's hitting Cape Hatteras or the Outer Banks, I'm preparing to batten down the hatches because that means Delmarva Peninsula is going to get slammed with something. This one's sunny. Cyan Waters. This is the only tray that Nick says you can actually see every drill. You can see every drill in really good. And this tray actually, there is a DMC drill color for, I can't remember what the number is, but there is a DMC drill color close to it. Yeah. We may not get the eye of it, Joanna, but we get the outer bands. We should know we lived through Sandy. I don't know if you were here if you were here on the Delmarva Peninsula when Hurricane Sandy hit. That was a whoo. Alexa, when did Hurricane Sandy hit Maryland?
This might answer your question. Hurricane Sandy hit Maryland on October 30th, 2012.
God. It's been 8 or what's that? 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That was like 11 years ago? 12 years ago? Oh, yeah. Sandy hit places on the East Coast terror. I mean, she hit us hard. We stayed at my sister's, their old house. They took my nieces and my nephew to the shelter. My brother-in-law was on call, not only with the, I believe the fire department, but also with the city at the time. And there were places that had 9 foot of water standing around their houses. Things are that sensitive. I know. Mine will go off when people talk about them too. We were only out of power for a day and a half, I believe. I don't know. I think I have to dig deep back into my oh no, that wouldn't have been on. No, that would have been on it. That would have been on Pow Talk. That wouldn't have been on YouTube. I was on Pow Talk when I did that live stream. Actually, the worst that I've been in, Sandy and Gloria. Was it Gloria? What was the one that we were in when we were on Wayne's farm? But we were up on the other farm. The one that Tammy got mad at me because my tree with my monkey swing and it fell on her radio flyer wagon. My sister was so mad at me because a tree fell over in a storm and she blamed me because my swing was attached to that tree. Me and Mom, I'm not sure if that was Agnes or which one that was, but I still think Sandy was worse than that. This many years later, there's still people in my town that are still having problems because it came from Sandy, and they're still having people that are still displaced, never got back to their homes. Oh, believe me, Johanna, we have all that. growing up as a, you know, a child of a firefighter, yeah, no. Steph there, that's the one I really worry about because she's in Florida. she's yeah, she gets the really bad storms. Okay, Joanna. Stephanie and Molly May, she's right down in you know, she was right in the middle of Ian. Yeah, she was right in the middle of Ian. Okay, I don't know why my camera has gone screwy. My desktop camera has gone screwy. Oh, there it comes back. Okay, it's back. Yeah, I mean, she got hit. She got hit with everything during Ian. But yeah, growing up in a family of firefighters and all, yeah, I know we know how to prepare, um, keep an eye on the weather and stuff like that. But you know what they say, you prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. But yeah, me and mom, when we follow it, when we hear about them, right now I'm keeping an eye on Franklin. Um, I think by the time Franklin gets towards Bermuda, it's going to be a cat 1 or a cat 2. Um, so yeah, I'm watching that right now. Um, they make mention of Franklin getting stronger and coming towards Cape Hatteras to the Outer Banks. You may not see me for, you know, till that sucker's out in the ocean somewhere, because I'll go into hiding. I mean, I'm not going to. I won't. If it hits, I won't go to no shelter or nothing. I know how to hide in my own house. Shoot, my table that I got my computer stuff on. The way it's, I have it wedged here, and this thing is a solid. We think it's oak. Yeah, I'd be fine. But like I say, I don't think we're going to get the actual eye of a storm like that. We usually just get the outer bands. Okay, where did I leave off? Do you prefer to listen to music, audiobooks, podcasts, or etc. while diamond painting? Normally it's either music or I got TV going. Most of the time it's boomerang. Yeah, I think the shore folk don't scare easy. Believe me, we've lived through some crap around here. We don't scare easy. I mean, I'm not gonna say I weren't scared during Sandy, but I was also aware, you know, of how to, you know, necessary of where I needed to get to when if I had to get out of where I was at. So And that's like, anytime we're out, I've always got my eyes to the sky. So, yeah, pets usually do get that way, Joanna. Like I say, my cat, she gets she will sit here in the window and watch the lightning. If it's just like, like lightning out there, and you don't really, she can't really hear the thunder. But if she hears that thunder, she freaks out. But she'll sit at the window and watch the lightning. I'm like, you are one crazy cat. Because when it's lightning, my ass is hiding. I will admit, I am scared of lightning. Shut up. Yes, I know. I get it honestly from my grandmother and my grandfathers. Oh, Nanny was the. Weren't Nanny kind of scared of storms like that too? Oh, Nanny was. But yeah, I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to thunderstorms. It is what it is. Yeah, for me, Cindy, it's usually YouTube, TV. Most time it's Boomerang. Most time I'm watching cartoons. I can't help it. I'm a cartoon kid. Um, but yeah. Oh, cool, Joanna. I actually, I can't remember who was it from. Crystal Canvas Art Design. She had a canvas, and it's by someone, a woman from the other side of the bay in Maryland, um, over near Anna. I believe it's over near Anne Arundel. The ladies from over that way, she did, and it's gorgeous. It's like the crab basket and all that, and some other stuff. Yeah, I was gonna say you're not that far from the beach. Yeah. Now, see, I'm an hour south of Ocean City, so and it's probably about an hour and a half to get to Chincoteague, and that's only due to traffic. So, yeah, we were there Monday. My sister took us to the beach Monday. We went down Aztec. I mean, Chincoteague. I like Aztec. Don't get me wrong, but I like Chincoteague better because you don't have to worry about a pony stampede coming down the beach. Because in Chincoteague, the ponies can't get out on the beach unless Riptide figures out how to break out again. They got this one pony down Chincoteague. His name's Riptide. He actually figures out how to escape. Yeah, it's just figuring that all out. It's a lot going on right now, but I'm trying to figure that all. This week is, well, next week is really busy. We have Glow Party on the 1st. I know there's the other events going on. I'm not sure what else is going on that date. And then the 2nd is the parade and the crab races. And then the 3rd is boat docking. Whoop, whoop. Can't wait for that one. Not sure what else what's going on that day. And then that night is fireworks. Yeah, they're all paid concerts though. But you'll still be able to hear them no matter where you're at in the marina. And that's what's worrying me about being able to live stream music. Because I wanted to live stream the fireworks, but they may be getting filmed and then posted. But I will be live streaming the parade on the 2nd though. Yeah, you got tickets. Labor Day weekend. So coming up, next weekend's Labor Day weekend. Um, yeah. So tour. Then you got all the college students coming back too. Because Salisbury State just had move in today. Oh, yeah. You're right in the thick of it. You're right in the thick of it. It's like I don't even want to see Route 90 or Route 50 right now going into Ocean City because I know they're probably both jam packed coming in and going out. Yeah, you've got the college students coming back. You've got tourists that are winding up because school's going to be going back soon, so they're getting their last hurrah. And plus, like you say, you're right. What, like say 15 minutes from Rehoboth, so yeah, you're right in the middle of all that tourist traffic. Uh, yeah, Salisbury State just had move in today, so I think they had 1,400 kids move in today. I'm not sure when UMES, which UMES is about 15 minutes from me in Princess Anne. I'm not sure when their move in is for their on campus students. Um, my niece will be going back to Warwick soon. Oh, I know. Yeah, people want to get a glimpse of him. Yeah. When Biden and them were home in Delaware last week on the beach. Yeah, I'm like, he deserves to come back to his hometown and be able to have some peace and quiet. I mean, yeah, I know he has to be guarded, but the tourists need to give him some peace and quiet. Let him have some downtime. Oh my god. All right, so I've answered all those questions. Everybody's entitled to peace and quiet when they're on vacation. I mean, I don't care if you're president, or pope, or Mother Teresa. If you're on vacation, you deserve the privacy. I mean, that'd be like somebody coming up to you and when you're on vacation and bothering you. Oh, but anywho, but that's society these days, though. They always want to, people of fame. They don't want to give them their privacy. Oh yeah, yeah. I I was born and raised on the Eastern Shore, so I don't know anything but the Eastern Shore. I mean, I lived in Salisbury until I was uh, probably 6 or 7 ish, because I was around first grade when we moved. Yeah, I was first grade because God, I hated my first grade teacher when we moved to Somerset County. Still hate her to this day. I can't believe my damn first grade. I'm 45 years old, and my daggone first grade teacher is still alive. Yeah, and she's still a nasty person. Yeah, I know. There's not many of us on here. Mom don't like her either. Mom did not like my first grade teacher. Um, but yeah, so I've been in Somerset County pretty much most of my life. So, I mean, I've lived different areas in Somerset County, but I've pretty much lived in Somerset all my life. I mean, I've been all over Delaware. I've been all over Virginia. Um, I've been to the Western Shore of Maryland. I've been to the Western Shore of Virginia. Um, but I'm Eastern Shore born and bred. Oh yeah, and she is still mean to this day. My first grade teacher, she's let's just say she ran into me and mom in the local restaurant that me and mom go to right down the street from my house, and she acted like it hurt her to even speak to us. I mean, I was just being nice and polite and said hello because she walked past our table. I mean, I didn't even have to be that. Because believe me, I have the Eastern Shore attitude. Like I say, I'm Eastern Shore born and bred. So I ain't lived nowhere but Eastern Shore, Maryland. I mean, I've always lived in Somerset and I lived in Worcester till like say I was 6. Or no, not Worcester, Wycomico. Sorry. Where we lived, the airplanes descended right over the fields to go into the Salisbury airport. So that was Mount Herman Road, uh, off of Worcester Switch. That's not being crazy. That's just taking your babies out for a joyride. Taking them for a day of fun and pampering. You know, my sister actually has a sticker on the back of her car that says dog taxi. Um, because pretty much her car belongs to their basset hound. He's he just is over a year old now. And we think he thinks he's a cat because he gets up on the back of the couch and lays with the cats and stuff. And he loves the cats. But Flashy's a mess. He is one hyper basset hound. I mean, my niece had gotten him for her, but he's my sister's baby. Oh my God, he is my sister's baby. She said my brother-in-law can get up a million times out of bed and that dog don't move. She gets up once or twice just to go to the bathroom. He has to follow her, sits in the bathroom with her, plays with the rug in the bathroom. Yeah. But yeah, anybody else gets up, that dog don't move. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot you got. That's right. You go live at 5 today. Off to the bed. So good. Uh oh. That could be a tricky situation going to the vet. A lot of them don't like the vets. I'll catch you at 5, Joanna. But yes, yeah, Flash is a trip. He's a cutie pie though. He's got this cute little dot on the top of his head. I call it his little boot button. It's his boot switch. But he's a sweetie pie. His one of his parents is a European basset hound, and the other is an American basset hound. But to be a year old, he's a huge baby. Okay. I don't think I missed any. I always go back and double check to make sure I don't miss any. Have you ever organized or participated in a diamond event, painting event for charity? No, I have not as of yet. How do you balance diamond painting with other hobbies or activities? Um, Diamond painting pretty much is my main activity and hobby. So, I mean, I do still play video games because once I get this done, I actually may play some Super Mario actually. Snuggy's husband and kids were talking about it in her live yesterday. So now I want to go play that game. Have you ever experimented with alternative ways to apply the diamond painting drills? It says glue pen. No, um, I just mostly use my regular diamond painting pens or wax pencils. Or occasionally, I mean, if I have to, I'll use tweezers. Um, some of these I've already answered, so I'm just reading over and skipping. How do you handle physical strain of working on large diamond painting projects? I just work them in. I actually most of my paintings get sectioned out into either A4 size um, release paper or 6x6 release papers, and I just work a section at a time. Have you ever participated in diamond painting collaboration or challenges on social media? Yes, I have. Actually, this is one for a diamond painting challenge for the tic-tac-toe, actually. What is your favorite theme for diamond painting designs? I actually don't have a specific favorite theme. I will work anything but creepy clowns. Even though I did one, that was stepping out of my comfort zone. How do you incorporate mindfulness or relaxation techniques into your diamond painting routine? I really don't. It's just I get diamond painting and I zen out. Yeah, I've probably got maybe 10, 11 more colors to go, Deborah. I just tend to zen out and work. Okay. Um, how do you decide the level of difficulty for your diamond painting projects? I really don't. I just look at a painting and I'm like, if I like it, I work it. Have you ever received any special recognition or awards for your diamond painting skills? No, because I've never actually entered any fairs or anything with them. What is the most significant impact diamond painting has had on your life? It has helped me to not be as stressed. It has been a very stress-free activity. That's done. I'm gonna put that back over. Goes. See if we can get lost. Yeah, so it's been a very stress-free activity for me. So that is all for that one. See, a lot of this over here is a lot of color blocking. There's this is a lot of confetti in this area, but that doesn't bother me. Um, I can work confetti, I can work color blocking. I know some people with ADD, ADHD, and the OCD, they specifically like one over the other. For me, I like that balance of both. I like having the balance of both. It hold on a minute, y'all. Okay. Mhm. Oh, thank you. 22, I think it's the letter number I need. Yeah, 22. But yeah, so I do a combination. I like a combination of both. I mean, I actually have one canvas. Um, it's a, I believe it's about one that says it's just a bunch of hocus pocus, and it just has the Sanderson sisters hair, like the outline of their hair. If I'm not mistaken, that only has 5 colors, and it's mostly color blocking. Hey, Sam. But I like a combination of both the confetti and the color blocking. I think that's what keeps me grounded when I'm working on something. I can do a combination of both, and I'm fine. My only problem is I have to teach myself when I feel like I'm getting tired, I need to take a break and not pushing. Because I will push myself to keep going, um, instead of just stopping. I think that's how I get so many canvases done in a month, is because I relentlessly push myself to um, get things done. But that is an OCD problem of mine. So actually, yeah, I've done a hocus pocus last year. Um, I'm doing another hocus pocus for rude, nude, and crude, because who is more rude and crude than Winifred Sanderson? She was one rude, crude witch. And then I have another one. Like I say, it's just the outline of their hair and some bats, and says it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. Um, I do have another witch painting that has a cat with it, but it's not the Sanderson sisters. I want to get some more Halloween pictures, and then I have 2 different Nightmare Before Christmas pictures as well, with Jack Skeleton. One's Jack Skeleton, and I think Sandy. I need to begin. And then yeah. I have a couple Harry Potters. I have a Tom and Jerry, which I think I'm saving for Diamond Grandma's feline theme next year. I'll do Tom, because Tom's at the window and Jerry's sitting there in the chair, and it's really cute. I have some dragons, some cute little dragons. Uh, then I got a whole box of paintings up there, you know. So I've got plenty to keep me going for a while. But every once in a blue moon, I get an anonymous package from an anonymous viewer, and it's usually always diamond paintings. So, plus I do have some more Christmas ones. Wow. I think the quickest I've done one was 2 weeks, and that was, and I was shocked because I did it with all with a single place with a wax pencil, but it was, the background was mostly a gradient of tealy blue colors, and then you had the flowers and the deer, you know. But yeah, I think that's the longest ever, quickest I've ever done one. Well, no, I can't really say that because I could do that was a 30 by 40, and I could do a 30 by 40 probably in a day if I sat and worked on it. I know I can do a 30 by 30. I can do a 30 by 30 in a couple hours. Because usually when I sit down to do a 30 by 30, I block it out into 4 6x6 sections, and I can knock those 4 6x6 sections out. I can knock a 6x6 out in less than 2 hours. If I sit and just concentrate, and that's all I'm working on. You know, I'm not doing anything else in the background. Because I actually have a time lapse video that's 4 different time lapse videos, because I did one for each section, that'll be coming out next month, and they all are like 2 hours worth of footage that's been condensed down into a matter of just minutes. So I actually like doing time lapse videos. I think they're fun to do, because I'll sit down with whatever canvas I'm going to use for the time lapse, and I will just sit there. I'll set a timer on the one who shall remain nameless, because if I say her name, I know she's going to turn on. And I set a timer on that, and I usually set that timer for 3 hours, because I don't like to sit more than 3 hours without getting up. But now that StreamYard has gave us a new recording features, when we are doing our recorded videos, we now have the pause feature, and we can actually pause up to 24 hours if we need to. But now we have the pause feature, so I'll be able to pause, get up, stretch, and go back to working, and can just resume the video where I left off. So that's a good feature. So that means I'll be able to do a lot more. If I want to do a bigger canvas for time-lapse videos, I can actually do that and be able to still get up, walk around, and move around, stretch and everything that I need to. Okay, Gail, I'll catch you later. Have a good day. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool that StreamYard, and it's a feature that has been being asked, because I go on Sundays, I watch the StreamYard's town hall, and you know, if you go when they post that they're going to be live, and you go ahead early to the live and you post your question, normally your question gets answered in the live stream. I've actually had a couple questions answered in the live stream or comments read in the live stream. I've actually won twice from their giveaway. Both times I won. I gotta pull my hair up. Sorry. I won the StreamYard sweatshirt, and I won the StreamYard duck. So I've got a duck in a sweatshirt, and my mom's got a duck in a sweatshirt from StreamYards. So, but mom does pay for me to have StreamYards every month. So I figure this, you know, when I won the second time, I would just get the sweatshirt in her size for her. And oh my gosh, if you can get if you ever go and you win a StreamYard sweatshirt, or you have the opportunity to go to their store and buy one, they're the most comfortable, soft sweatshirts I have ever wore. And I'm kind of a sweatshirt snob when it comes to the inside of a sweatshirt, you know, and it's just so soft and feels like you're wearing a lamb, a baby lamb. And I mean, it keeps you nice and warm too. So, but my goal is to try to win one of the pillars. So, I have my eye on the StreamYards pillow. But yes, truck must have hit the loading dock out back because the house shook. How did I miss those 2 8s? See, this is where my OCD kicks in, because I see some symbols I've already worked on and that I missed, and I have to stop and literally fix that before I can go on with the color I'm working on. I don't know if that's my ADD, ADHD, or my OCD, or a combination of all three. But that stuff drives me crazy. But, so yeah, so now we got those new recording features. That makes it a lot easier for us to, you know, do our videos, record them, and they'll, you know, even if you pause, they'll put it together, and you really don't probably have to do much editing. Is what they said, because it depends on how long you have it paused, though, I guess. But for me, where I'm doing it as time-lapse videos, you're never really going to know where I paused or I didn't pause at, because it's going to, you know, I speed it up to times 10, you know, so, which I have one more video to actually speed up, and then I can go back in and add the intro and the outro screens, and the music for the video, which I'm not sure what music I want to put with that, because I'll probably find something in the YouTube audio library, is where I get, you know, my music, or the audio tracks that are already in Wondershare for Mora, which is the program I use to edit, which was bought for me by a good friend years ago. So I'm still using version 8, I believe it is. But like they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It works for what I need to do, so I'm sticking with it. because I mean, my videos are really not heavy edited. Mostly the only thing that's done to my videos is they might be enhanced, auto enhanced, to enhance the video quality. Then if it's a time lapse video, it's going to be sped up to times 10. I add an intro and an outro to my videos. And then if I'm going to put music on the video, like say, it's a slideshow video or time lapse video, then I do that, export it to my computer, upload it to YouTube. I'm done. So I really don't, my videos are pretty much raw and uncut. So I mean, I barely do any editing at all. It's just how I choose to do it. It's what works for me. It's what I like. I've had other people in the past tell me that, I need to hire someone to edit my videos. I don't, because my videos are not good quality. I'm like, A, audio works. B, you could see me. Lighting's good. What else, what else do you want, people? So, but I mean, it's my channel. I told them, and I said, I'm going to run my channel the way I want to run my channel. They were also trying to tell me that my channel would never go nowhere. That craft, nobody watches craft videos or, unboxings or whatever of craft stuff. But hey, I can remonetize myself as soon as I get one little thing straight. As soon as I get that straight, I can remonetize this channel if I want. It's just it's going to be a while before I can get straight what I need to get straight. I can't do it without funds, and other things come before that. So, but it's coming. It's coming slowly, but it's coming. So I don't even know if that person is even still online anymore. To tell you the truth, I really don't care if they aren't, but they call themselves a life coach, but yeah, they're more like a dumbass. You take their advice and yeah, you be more screwed up than you were. Your situation would be more screwed up than it already was. Which I should have took that warning, and but I didn't do it. But that's okay because it all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. Yeah, they are, Deborah, and it's the sad part. They tried to get me to name the channel the way they wanted the channel should be named. If Steph and Molly May is still here, she knows who I'm talking about. And they tried to pit me and her against each other, but that didn't work. So. I really don't care if he is stalking my channel, listening or whatever. I can talk about who I want, free speech, you know. Oh, but according to him, that's considered, you're slandering him. No, I'm not. I'm talking free. I'm free speech. I'm not threatening. I'm not. I'm just talking the truth. You know, I'm telling how I felt, my side. You know, but yeah, that's okay. It's bad when you can't even. Yeah, he was a drama llama. Believe me, he was a big drama llama. But it's bad, Deborah, when you are running your live stream and you can't even mod your own live stream. You make it mandatory that your mods be in your live stream every time you go live, no matter what time of the day it was. I mean, granted, I don't work. I don't, I could be there. I mean, but he lived in California. I was the East Coast. 3-hour time difference, right? So a lot of times when he was going live, it was already 8, 9, 10 o'clock my time. And he'd have a mandatory mod. This is back when there were still Google Hangouts. He'd have a mandatory mod meeting, and he would say that such and such is the head mod, and I'm not going to say her name, but she was a wackadoodle. And we had to, if she banned somebody, we had to agree with it and all this stuff. And she would just ban anybody. I mean, you come in with a crazy name and just said hi, poof, she's already banned you. So pretty much 9 times out of 10, the only people that were in his chat were his mods, because she was banning any new people that were coming in the chat. Unless you were a friend of his or hers, then you didn't get banned. But anybody else? And God forbid if you spoke up and said you knew the person. Yeah. And then I was talking about to someone in another mod that me and that mod left too around the same time I did. Just about how eventually I wanted to get the Rode Video Micro mic, professional mic, the little shotgun mic. Never said anything else about it. All of a sudden, ding, my Cash-App goes off. And there's $70 in my Cash-App. And I'm like, from who? And it was from the owner of the channel. He says, here, go get your mic. I'm like, okay. This was before things went south. So I went and got the mic. And I thanked him and everything. And I love that mic. I use it every time I go out. And sometimes when I record videos here at home. So when things started going south, and he gave me the ultimatum that I had to pick him over Steph, which I didn't. I picked Steph. Me and Steph had been friends for years before I ever met his sorry behind. He goes and tells people on his live stream, I royally fucked him up the ass and hustled him out of the money for the microphone. And that every time I use it, I'll think of him. Bitch, please. You don't know what Eastern Shore, Maryland, East Coast girl you're messing with here. I'm going to think of your ass anytime. I'm like, you gave me that money as a gift. So, yeah. I'm like, it was fucking hilarious. So what I did is I made a video with just some music to it. No words. I mean, no speaking. And on the screen it said, I am never coming back to your channel. Please leave me alone. And left it at that, And he goes and puts out all these, all this stuff. And then one of his so-called enemies, he called them, commented something, and I politely commented back. All I said was thank you, because they said, wise decision, and I just said thank you. And he had oh my God, he went ballistic that I was cahooting with his enemies and plotting with his enemies and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow. But this is a guy that he was going on these dating sites and meeting women, okay, which is no big deal. I mean, but he'd only want to text this person once or twice and automatically talk with them on the phone. And then only talk, maybe once or twice, and then automatically want to meet them. Okay. And if things didn't go the right way, sorry, hold on, I have a message I need to check real quick. Things didn't go the right way or whatever, he'd bash them on his live stream. He wouldn't say their names or anything like that, but he would read things that they said to him. And like I say, he just wouldn't say their name or any personal information, but he was bashing the crap out of them. Hold on. I need somebody just send me a picture. But it was fucking crazy. I mean, and he wasn't like that the first year or two I knew him. And then all of a sudden he just got weird. Sorry, I had somebody message me and I had to answer back. But yeah, so I went through that craziness, and then I got hanging with this other person. Thought she turned out to be somebody I didn't think she was. She just was trying to buy people's friendship. I thought she was. She wanted to put you on a payroll as a friend, and but yeah, so that's some stuff I've gone through in here. And it's like I used to hang out in a couple other communities, and they became like, it was like drama city, so I just distanced myself from the drama. I do not do drama. I'm the type that's always said, save the drama for your mama with a llama. But how did I miss the end? Ugh. Hey, Jamie. I don't know, I just seen what but yeah, I've gone through some crazy times on this channel, on this YouTube streets. In the short time my channel has been a channel. Like I say, my channel is going on 7 or 8 years old, I believe it is. Yeah, because I created my channel in 2015. Yeah. So my channel, I think, is like 7 or 8 years old this year. As of December of this year. Just trying to make sure. But yeah, so. And I've seen people that have had really good channels, and they then get the power of monetization in their head, and they take their channel from being a good channel to a drama channel. So I've actually left a lot of channels from when I first started on here because, they forgot who they really were, and they forgot their subscribers that helped get them to where they were. Oh, okay, Snuggie, that's cool. I'm just getting this done. I'm powering through it. Kind of sad that this is the last section, truthfully, though. I kind of do get a little sad when I get to the end of a painting. But then, it's like, you're like, oh, this is the last section, Now I do have a duplicate of a painting that but it's a bigger size. I had done a tiger, and I think that was a 30 by either 30 by 30 or 30 by 40. And I actually have it in the next, I think the next size up now. So I can't wait to do that and compare the two and see the difference in the detail. Because they say the bigger you go with your canvas, the more detail you have. So I'm kind of curious on that one. But yeah, but yeah, I've seen people ruin their channels because they let the power of them go to their head, and they'll let people super chat them to be able to come up on camera, and argue with each other back and forth and bicker and fight. And people are actually paying this channel to watch these people bicker and argue. They're super chatting this channel. They're watching that channel, so even by watching that channel, you're watching the ads on that channel or whatever. You're still in the roundabout way supporting and paying that channel to put drama out there. Something that I'll never do. Even if I do turn my monetization back on when I get my ID straight, my channel's not going to change. Yeah, I'll be able to get super chats. Yeah, I'll get paid for, cost per mil on the ads on my channel. But nothing's going to change. I'm still going to run my channel the way I run it now. I'm still going to do what I do on my channel, what I do now. You know? Hey, if YouTube wants to toss me a few coins here and there, I'm not going to say no to it. Shit. I know it's not a get rich quick, you know, because I'm not a big channel, but in the roundabout way, it'll add up in the end. And there'll be some chump change sitting in my pocket that I can use for a bill or something. You know, so. But I might actually open my Patreon back up. I'm not sure. I never did videos on the Patreon. All what I would do was anyone who subscribed to my Patreon, they got a shout out on every month on my channel. And I was just looking, guys. Sorry, just the way his face is coming out is like so fucking awesome. I would give him a shout out, and I would run their channel name across on the screen. Usually, I would take a snapshot of their channel page, and I would run that picture along with their channel name and stuff in the description and everything. So I may go back to doing that again. But there are some changes coming next month. There's going to be a new live stream schedule. There's also going to be a few other things coming eventually in the pipelines. Let's see. I need the arrow, which is like 4. But it's baby steps right now. So, but the first change is going to be the live streaming. I'm going to be going to 3 days a week live streaming. So 2 of the days I've already got a set time frame for. The third day I just have not narrowed down my time yet. The third day may just be a up in the air time. It doesn't actually have might not have a specific time. So and I'm not I'm probably going to still keep it around shooting for at least a 2-hour live, if not longer, depends. I know today I'm not going to probably go to about 2.5, almost 3 hours, because I know Joanna is going live at 5 Eastern. That's Color and Chat with Joanna. And me and her, of course, we're on the same time zone. I mean, we're only a few hours from each other. Um, she's an hour north of a town that I'm an hour south of. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. We are 2 hours ahead of you, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, she's going live at 5 today. So she had to take the puppies to the vet. She was here earlier, but she had to take the puppies to the vet. I love her doggies. They're so cute. I love, I have been loving watching this leopard come to life. But it's kind of a bittersweet, sad moment too because, I'm down to the last colors. I'm working on it, but it's also a happy moment that when I lay the last drill, I get to see, you know, oh, yeah, I don't miss those days with my nieces and nephew. Keen, well, he's like a step nephew. He's 19 and in the Navy. He's stationed in Georgia. Um, my niece is 19. She's going to school to be a school teacher. And the other niece is 21. And she works for Lifestar, both Maryland and Delaware. Um, she's a firefighter and EMT. And she's getting ready to move to Virginia by mid next year with her boyfriend. They bought land and are having a home built. Yeah, it is. It really is. And to see him up close, to see him up close though, this okay on camera you in far back you could see the detail that this is his shadow in the water. But when you're up really close to it, it looks more like fire in the water. But yeah, so that's what I've gotten done so far. I mean, I still got some over here to do, but he's really coming out. I still need to finish a few spots right there, but yeah, the details really coming out good in this. And this is a 50 by 40, so it's 50 this way and 40 this way. Hey Cajun, how are you? But yeah, so it's really coming along good. And this kit actually came with 3 ABs too, so this actually has some ABs in it. They most of the ABs, there's a few in his body, but most of them have been in the sky up here and in the reflection in the water. I'm doing good, Cajun. Just finishing up my, uh, as they call it, an orange water tiger. But, you know, we all know tigers don't have spots. You know. Yeah, I think our kids go back next week, this week, next week. I'm not sure. They may go back after Labor Day. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't have to worry. My family doesn't really have to worry about that because my sister's 3 kids are out of school. I mean, my great nephew, um, he's going to school for first year. He's going to pre-K 4. He should have already been in school, but there's a long story why. Uh, he couldn't actually go to school last year because until his dad got full custody of him, and by the time his dad had happened, um, it was too late to register him for school. Oh, we're in the 70s today for today, but we have possibility of storms today, tomorrow, and Saturday. As long as Mother Nature cooperates, and next weekend, next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, perfect weather, me and Mother Nature would be okay. I love my Kokisha mug or tumbler. This is my tumbler. And I just realized I'm actually wearing the shirt I want to. This is my tumbler. I had one from Kokisha. So I picked the raven with the skull and the books and the roses. Um, I just fell in love with this tumbler. And then my shirt, of course, says roses are red, people are fake. I stay to myself so I don't end up on the first 48. In my town, I live by this shirt because we have some ignorant people in our town. Sorry, guys, I was answering a text back. Oh, wow. Okay, Snugs. Yeah, I'm just here for another few minutes. And then I'm going to jump out so I can have everything ready to watch Joanna when she goes live at 5. Because it's already almost 4:30 here. I'm not even going to pour this one out because there's not that many K's on this thing. So I don't need to pour it out. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably where I live in Maryland. I'm probably, depending on traffic, across the Bay Bridge and into Annapolis, Baltimore, DC area. I'm probably 4 hours southeast of DC. And I know it's probably, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was a 2.5 hour drive to Virginia Beach, and that was only because the tunnel had some crazy traffic. Yeah, so it all depends on traffic when you're going either the Bay Bridge or the Bay Bridge Tunnel. Bay Bridge Tunnel is the one that goes under the water down into, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Richmond area, all through there. Takes you down through that part of Virginia. That's what we call the western side of the Chesapeake Bay, where I'm on the eastern side of Chesapeake Bay. Oh. the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Or the bridge. You hate the bridge? Have you ever been through the tunnel, Tammy? The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel? The one that actually goes under the water? When you're going down in, you see the ship on one over on the one side of the tunnel. And then when you come out, that ship is on the other side of the tunnel. Yeah. The only time I hate the Bay Bridge ever going across it when it's two-way traffic. We have a few But they're more up near the Maryland Pennsylvania border. I mean, we have a few around here, but most of them are up near the Maryland Pennsylvania border. And you do have them in some in Delaware. I know we actually got an Amish store getting ready to open up about 15 minutes from us. Well, guys, I'm going to get ready to go ahead and jump out of here and go get ready to watch Joanna's live. I'm going to finish this up. And next time y'all see this, you'll see a picture probably posted on my Facebook of the finished picture. Because once I get this confetti done here, a little bit of confetti, all of this is pretty much color blocking. And I can already see there's a big slice of ABs over here. But yeah, everybody have a good day, a good night, good evening, good morning. Depends on what time you frame you're in or when you're watching this. I will catch everybody later and everybody have a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna post it there when once I get it finished, Tammy. I wanted to finish it before I posted it, so but yeah, I'll post it there in a little while. All right, later guys.